My clients don't move on to the next file. They move on with their life. And it's a better life if we've done our job. When I win a case for my client, it's almost impossible to describe with words how that feels. You know you've made a huge difference in that person's life, sometimes a life-altering change for them. They've gone from horrible tragedy in their life, something that's brought them a lot of pain and despair, and you've done everything you can to try and make that right. I know that when I'm doing a closing for a client, it's difficult for me to not get emotional while I'm doing it, because you've been involved with that person for years. You've found out intimate details about their lives that sometimes their close family and friends don't even know. And when you're advocating in front of a jury, trying to get them fair compensation, you're trying to put their life back on the rails. And when you've succeeded, you know they'll never forget that. When things come into this office on my clients' files, I read them. I read every shred of paper that comes in on my clients' files. And I know I make a lot of extra work for myself doing that. And I'm sure there's going to be people watching this video thinking, well, why wouldn't anybody be reading everything? And the reality is that in a lot of firms, they have clerks or they have medical professionals that summarize all of the documents that come in for the lawyers, and all they end up reading is the summary. Sometimes I meet with insurance adjusters and they start talking to me about a file, and after a little bit of back and forth, they laugh because they realize that I've actually read the file. And it always strikes me that, well, why isn't everybody else doing that? But that's the truth, not everybody is. A word that's used in this office a lot is integrity. And I think that goes hand in hand with professionalism. That yes, we need to make money. Yes, I need to pay bills. I need to pay employees. But profit is not the first word on our minds here. If I have to lose a little bit of money from time to time to do the right thing, then that's what we need to do.